But one of the things that we're super lucky to have access to in this district is almost all of the Adobe products. Adobe is the company that makes Photoshop, but they also make products to do about just about anything you could think of on a computer creatively. They make a product for it. And we have access to almost all of them. The way you access it on your computer here at school is in this Windows search bar, you search for Creative, and you click Adobe Creative Cloud. The only way this gets messed up is if you don't sign in with your student account. You have to use your student account. Do not use a Gmail. Do not use your other email. First.last@studentssd.org. So for example, I can sign out right here. When I go to sign in, I want to make sure I use my email. So my first.last@studentssd.org would be the email that you use. So once Creative Cloud is up and running, you should have access to all these programs. It's going to show you in one pane the programs that are installed, but you can also install other programs. You guys should have permission to install whatever Creative Cloud program you want. And your assignment that's going to be coming up is to pick one program that's not Photoshop, because we've already learned a bit about Photoshop, one program that's not Photoshop, and learn a little bit more about it. So when you can see in this tab available in your plan, you have all these programs. Your job is going to be to pick one. And if you want to know what the program kind of does, just read a little bit of text below it. So Illustrator, stunning illustrations and graphics. Premiere Rush, online videos really quickly. One that's really popular, Character Animator. You can make animations. Or Animate, where you can make like full-on animations. There's all sorts of different programs that you can learn how to use, and you get to pick any of them. If you want to install it, you just hit the install button, and after you install it, you'll be able to open it. So for the purpose of this project, just as an example, this is not the one you have to pick. I'm going to hit Character Animator, and I'm going to install it. All right, once the install is done, it's going to be in your list of installed programs. For in this case, like just as an example, again, you don't have to do this for the assignment. You're just picking whatever you want to pick. For me, I picked Character Animator. I'm going to click Open right here to open it up. It's also going to show up as a Windows program, where if you search in the Windows search bar and you type Character, I will now find Character Animator. So it's an app on your computer that's actually installed on your desktop right now. Once that's opened up, and it's going a little bit slow, I want you to learn the basics of whatever program it is. And in Adobe, it might look a little differently depending on which program you picked, but at the end of the day, the concepts are going to be very similar. A lot of the programs come up with these tutorials at the top. And if I'm looking here, I'm like, maybe explore starter mode or learn the basics. I'm going to follow that tutorial. There's also in all Adobe programs, there's a help button at the top with some options around tutorials or learn or help. You can follow those. You can also totally just go to YouTube and search the name of your program and couple that with something like beginner tutorial. So for example, I did Adobe Character Animator beginner tutorial and came up with all these results. Now one thing you do want to be careful of though is making sure to check the date. Programs get updated, so this one that's 2 years ago might work, but the program might look a little bit different because it's been 2 years. So I want to find one that looks good, but it also looks recent. Intro to Adobe Character Animator, 3 months ago, 44,000 views. I feel like that would probably work for me. It is 47 minutes though, so you also may want to think about, well, maybe I don't want to follow a 47-minute tutorial. Maybe I'm not that invested in the program. Maybe I'll go back and do that if I decide I really like it. But this one right here, 9 months ago, it's 9 minutes long, and it's an introduction tutorial. I might check that out and give it a shot. Whatever you do, make sure to use both your monitors. If you have a tutorial going or you have directions from Adobe going, drag those tabs over to your other screen, keep the program open on one screen, and then you can follow along and learn how to use the program. When you're done, what you're going to need to do is in the discussion post for the assignment, find a way to export or finalize whatever it is that you made and upload it to the discussion. And I can help you with that if you're not quite sure how to do it. I'd also love for you to put the name of the program you learned how to use so other people, when they see what you've done, would know where to go to look to learn about things they want to learn about.